On the afternoon of Sunday, February 28th, 2021, Montgomery County Fire Rescue units were dispatched to a residence in Olney for the report of a cardiac arrest. The patient's husband states that he heard the patient fall, and when he came to check in on her, he found her unresponsive on the floor. He immediately went to call for help, and his 911 call was answered by Public Safety Communication Specialist Jeffrey Purcell. Jeff was able to calmly instruct the patient's husband in administering CPR. Upon arrival on the scene, crews from Paramedic Engine 704, Paramedic Engine 740, and Ambulance 740 found the patient lying on the bedroom floor with her husband performing chest compressions. Crews quickly assessed the patient and found her to be pulseless and apneic and resumed high-performance CPR. The patient was placed on a cardiac monitor, and during the first pulse check, the patient was found to be in ventricular fibrillation. She was defibrillated at 200 joules, and high-performance CPR was continued. The patient was intubated. Vascular access was obtained via IO with epinephrine and lactated ringers administered. During the next pulse check, the patient converted to a PEA rhythm. Mechanical CPR was initiated via the Lucas device. The patient received 2 more rounds of epinephrine before having a return of spontaneous circulation with a strong, palpable pulse after 18 minutes of resuscitation efforts. The patient was packaged for transport and moved to the EMS unit. En route to the hospital, the patient was monitored, and Shady Grove Hospital was consulted over radio. Upon arrival to the emergency department, patient care was transferred to the hospital staff. Patient was taken to the cath lab and had a stent placed and then was moved to the ICU. Over the next few days, the patient went into cardiac arrest again and was successfully resuscitated. After numerous consults and testing, a difficult decision was made to withhold aggressive treatments to the patient likely suffering from anoxic brain injury and to just treat her with supportive care. The patient was taken off the ventilator and extubated, but miraculously the patient's condition significantly improved. The patient was breathing on her own, and she started to open her eyes and respond to simple yes or no questions and smile at pictures of her grandchildren. Her condition continued to improve, and she began to follow commands successfully, completed a swallow test, and she tracked people as they walked into the room. The patient was taken off hospice care, and her condition improved every day. The patient was discharged about 1 month later to a rehab facility and finally to home, and she's here with us today. Ms. Splain wrote some words for us to read. On Sunday, February 28th, my husband found me in bed, unresponsive and without a pulse, apparently in VFib. The 911 operator quickly got my husband to start CPR and until you arrived and took over. I received over 18 minutes of CPR and was defibrillated twice before spontaneous circulation resumed. I shouldn't be here, but your training, knowledge, and efforts saved my life. The sacrifices, the routines, the procedures really do prepare you for life and death in these situations. The doctors didn't think I would make it, but I am here today because of you. Because of you, I'll be able to spend the life with my husband, my children, and our grandson. I'm here today because of the training, work, and sacrifice that you give to the community. And I know that at times the outcomes are not positive like mine, but know that you did everything you could. And thank you for my second chance at life and for the countless other lives you save each year. We are each someone special and important, as are you. Thank you, Ms. Splain.